Okay, so let me give you a very quick tour of the WordPress backend, or what I like to call the command center for your website, basically. Alright, so in order to access the backend for your WordPress website, simply attach a backslash and type wp-admin. Okay, this will be the URL for you to access the backend of your website. So I'm going to press enter, and alright, this is where we're going to log in to the backend. Okay, so my username is Alex and my password, I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to click on enter. Okay, right. So this is the backend for WordPress. This is basically where you can create new content, delete content, add plugins, add themes, just about do anything you want to do with your website. Okay, so as you can see, we have different tabs here. We have, the dashboard, Jetpack, posts, media, and so on and so forth. As we go along in the course, you will become more comfortable with each of these sections, and you will understand what they all do. But just to give you a very quick tour, your dashboard basically is kind of the very first page you will see when you log into your backend. You can see how many posts you have, how many comments have been put on your website. You can see, what's the latest from the world of WordPress and so on and so forth. And if there were any plugins or themes that needed to be updated, you will see the notification down here, basically. Now, Jetpack, we will talk more about Jetpack a little bit later on. Post, this is where you can create new posts. Media is where you manage all your content, all your media content, your videos, your images, and so on and so forth. Pages is where you create new pages for your website. Comments is, of course, this is where you can manage comments on your website. You can delete comments, you can, send comments to the trash, and you can mark certain comments as spam, and so on and so forth. Appearance is, of course, as the name suggests, is where you would deal with the design and the look of your website. Plugins, we'll talk more about plugins very soon. Users is where you can create new accounts. So in case you wanted more people to have access to your WordPress site, you can create new accounts for them. And tools, well, this is where you can perform sophisticated actions on your website, such as making backups and transferring content and so on and so forth. We'll talk more about that later. And settings is, of course, where you can make some other changes to your website. We will talk more about this very soon as well. Super Cacher, well, the only reason why you're actually seeing Super Cacher and Jetpack is because these two are actually plugins. And again, when we talk more about plugins, you will have a better understanding. So this has been a very quick tour of your WordPress backend. And again, remember, as we go along in the course, we will talk more about each section, so you would have a much better understanding. But for now, this has been a very quick guide to your WordPress backend. So join me in the next class where we will talk about themes. All right, see you then.